Every morning, I have to wake up and ask myself the same question. Is the American Express Gold Card worth it? Sure, it gets me all the hoes, but can I actually justify the annual fee? Or is this card really just a coupon book? I guess there's only one way to find out. So it's a little bit dark out, but the first place we're going to be going is called Nora Thai Food, and I found it on the Resy app. If you guys want to use that Resy Credit, I highly recommend that you guys download the app because it's going to show you all the different places that are Resy restaurants and see if it's a place you'd actually want to eat or not. Thai food's one of my favorite places, and I've never been to this place. It's pretty reasonably priced. I'm pretty hungry, so I think I'm just going to pig out and eat the full credit. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. So I just finished my dinner, and I can honestly say it was one of the best dining experiences that I've had in the last couple years. I stick to my budget pretty strictly, so I don't spend a lot on dining out or eating food. So I definitely appreciate that Resy Credit a lot more now because I wouldn't have had this experience unless I had an excuse to go to a nice restaurant like this. And as you can see here, my total was $66.28 after tip, and it was worth every penny. All right, so it's officially the next day, and the next credit we're going to be using is a $10 dining credit. Now, a lot of people don't like this credit because it's not a very straightforward credit. You have to go to, I think, winebelly.com, Shake Shack, Five Guys, and there's a couple other trash restaurants, but we're going to be using this one at Grubhub. So what we're going to do is go ahead and place a pickup order through Grubhub. This way I don't have to pay the delivery fees and I can get pretty much exactly what I want. So I went and ordered an acai from a place called Per Bowls. It was pretty expensive. It was like $16, but I got like all the add-ons. And normally I would never spend this much on an acai bowl, but I just finished midterms yesterday and this is the first day off I've had in a while. So I'm gonna splurge a little bit, get some pre-gym fuel in, and yeah. All right, so we just picked up the bowl. As you can see, $16, and I'm not gonna lie, for $16, I better be getting some like Picasso level art in here. I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty good. It's pretty big. I feel like this is something that like a rich white like Newport girl would put on their Instagram story, but let's try it out. By the way, I don't know who designed this, but as soon as you take off the lid, literally like everything is like falling out. So I'm unfortunately going to have to rate that bowl a 5 out of 10 just because when I opened it, it literally got everywhere. It got all over my seat, all over my shorts, and I don't know how else I was supposed to eat that. It was all right, but for $16, I probably would never come back. Next up, we're going to Dunkin. So a new credit on the Amex Gold is you get $7 a month to use at Dunkin' Donuts for a total of $84. Previously, I've let this statement go to waste, but there's actually a trick that I found to use it. I'll put up a screen recording, but all you have to do is download the Dunkin' app, make an account, and then load $7 into the app every month. This way, you're just building that up. So if you don't have a Dunkin' near you, you'll have a bunch of money built up in the app from the statement credit, but it just makes sure that the credit isn't going to waste. So I'm about to go to the gym, and I usually like to have some caffeine. And let me tell you, these Dunkin' drinks are absolutely loaded. Just a small iced coffee has like 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm just going to use it as my pre-workout today. I usually take the C-Bum pre-workout, which is all right. I like Bucked Up more, but we're gonna go with Dunkin' today. As you can see, I paid for my gift card balance, and since it was only $6, I still have some money left in my spend account. Also, 600 calories for a small iced coffee seems like a lot to me. I don't drink coffee, but I don't know about that one. Thank you. All right, so this is literally my first time ever having Dunkin'. I gotta say, this is definitely gonna lower my testosterone, and I also feel a little bit gay. I'm gonna say it's okay. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Low-key, it tastes better than Starbucks, I'm not even gonna lie. So this is actually a W credit. Yeah, but at least make sure you guys go and load that $7 into your account every month from your gold, because at the very least, maybe you'll eventually finally get a girlfriend, and then you can just buy her a gift card, and she'll never know that it was just from your American Express Gold. I'm pretty sad because I left my headphones at home, so I only have these wired ones, but I'm gonna go hit a lift and then we'll use that last statement credit. We hit a nice little chest day today. I started with some light bench. You can see that I'm effortlessly pumping out 225 for 10. Hopefully this just goes to show that I could easily mog Luke's points and miles. I then hit a couple sets on the incline machine press, and then I went over to the fly machine. I finished with cardio, and the reason why I didn't record it is because I didn't actually do cardio. But overall, the Dunkin' iced coffee gave me, I'd say 7 out of 10 energy, 3 out of 10 focus, and 5 out of 10 endurance. And just a little tip that I want to throw in here for all my gym bros is make sure if you're taking any caffeine, even if you're just drinking coffee or pre-workout, make sure that you drink water in the morning, because when you do this, the caffeine is going to hit way harder, and then also you don't have the crash. So now that we finish our lift, we're going to go over to Cafe Rio. Best spot to eat in Southern California. You can't change my mind. I'm low-key not even that hungry, but I am on the bulk, so I'm just gonna go get some protein in right now. I also ordered pickup through the Uber app. I think the total order was a little bit over $12, but I didn't have to pay a delivery fee, so we're gonna go pick it up right now. All right, we just finished our bowl, 10 out of 10, like always, of Cafe Rio. And the last place we're gonna go is actually Best Buy. We're using one of the Amex offers. If you don't know, Amex pretty much has a bunch of free coupons, but sometimes they give you really good value. For example, I've seen like $50 off at Best Buy when you spend $50, so they pretty much just give you money. I mean, you could buy a gift card with that. But right now we're just getting an extra membership reward point. I don't really need anything at Best Buy, so I'll probably just walk around and try to find something cool so I can show you guys how this offer works. But make sure you go and you actually add it to your cart if you want to redeem one of these offers. Otherwise, you're not gonna get it. All right, so we just finished our Best Buy trip. And when I went in, I walked around for a little bit. There are a lot of options in there, but what I ended up narrowing down on is number 1, this $1,500 smart fridge, number 2, this $1,000 camera, or number 3, this $2,000 drone. I'm just kidding. I didn't buy any of those things. I don't know who you guys think I am. I was just going to buy something cheap, but I came across this Amazon Kindle right here, and this is something that I've actually been wanting to buy for a while. I read a lot of books. I used to read like a book a week, but I kind of fell off that grind. And a big reason for that is because I just have so many books, and it's kind of a hassle going and ordering new books every week. So I think this Kindle, even though it was like $100, and that is more than I initially planned on spending, is going to save me money. But I have to see if I actually prefer the Kindle over physical books, because if you guys read, you know having physical books are nice. So this might be something that I'm going to end up returning, but I'll give it a try. We'll see. So I'm going to give it a couple days for all these statement credits to hit, and then I'll check back in with you guys. So it's been a little bit over a week now, and I wanted to go over the results with you guys. So first up, you can see from all the screenshots inside my Amex app, we have on March 7th, a charge for Nora's Thai food for $66.28, but the same day I actually got a $50 statement credit from American Express for Resy. On the next screenshot, you can see that Uber actually only charged me $3.24 because that credit is applied up front in the Uber app as Uber Cash. But you can see that I got charged the full $16 for Grubhub, which is what I spent. And I actually still haven't gotten the $10 statement credit for that yet. For some reason, the statement credits might take 3 or 4 weeks, while other times they'll be there within the next day. You can also see that a couple days later, I got a statement credit back for that $120 that I spent on the Amazon Kindle, and that's because I just ended up returning it. I'll probably still get one, but you can find one on OfferUp for like $40, $30. But I still did get an email from American Express letting me know that I got my first Amex offer of the year. And when I was there, I spent, I think, $3.99 on a cord, so I did get an extra membership reward point on that purchase per dollar. Here's also a screenshot of the $7 statement credit that I got for Dunkin from last month when I loaded it up into the app, and I also got an email because it was the first time that I used that credit. So as you can see, it's really not that hard to use all these different credits. All you have to do is go to a restaurant twice a year, that's Resy, do a pickup order through those 2 apps twice a month, and then load $7 into your Dunkin account. Now that's not worth it to do for some people, and they prefer a no annual fee card like the Saver or a cashback card like the City Custom Cash. But if you're willing to do a little bit of work and these statement credits already make sense for your normal spending, I do still think this is the best card for dining and groceries. There is one benefit to this card that I didn't use in this video, and that is if you have the gold card and you book one of Amex's hotels in their hotel collection, you get a $100 credit to spend on things like food, spa treatments, or other hotel things. This doesn't cover your actual hotel, but it'll cover all those extra things. Early check-in and then late check-out, as well as 2 points back on those hotels when you pay with your gold card. You do have to book it for a minimum of 2 nights though to get all those benefits, and usually even the cheap hotels in that collection are around $200, so you're really going to have to spend about $400 to use this credit. You also get a free room upgrade when you arrive if it's available, but if you want to stay in a nice place, it might just be worth paying that because you're getting that free room upgrade most of the time. If you want a video where I go more in depth on the gold card and show you 13 tricks to get the maximum value out of it, make sure you go and watch this video right here.